Alright, what's up guys? This is Physics. I got a few questions concerning my UI, and with the help of Ganklock, who is around here somewhere, I'm gonna talk about, there he is. I'm gonna talk about different add-ons that I use, how I set them up. I'll even go into detail on power auras, because I know that's confusing for some people. I've gotten a few questions concerning mine, and hopefully this helps. Alright, so my unit frames that I use are shadowed unit frames. It's my player frames, my target, focus target, target of target, target of focus target. Basically anything that shows you information about my party. This is the Blizzard standard frames. I just have them looking like grid frames because I like that look. I was used to grid, and this is just how I use them now. The add-on that I use for my Eclipse meter is Eclipse Bar Plus. It's this thing right here. The start point is 0. It goes 100 both ways. When it reaches one end, I have to head towards the other side. It works like the Blizzard standard. Works like any other. I just like it. It's beautiful, pretty, I don't know, whatever. It gets the job done, and it's very easy to look at. Next, for my bars, I use Bartender 4. You can reshape them, or resize them. You can move them around. You can put them wherever you want on your screen. I actually have some up here. You can hide them. You can set keybinds easily to them with the key bindings thing here. All you do is mouse over and hit whatever keybind you want, and it puts it on that ability. No digging through the Blizzard standard keybinds. That is so annoying. I hate doing it. This thing here is Omen. It's only up because I'm in a group right now. It's normally hidden. Gives you threat. Something you need to know about. You don't want to pull off tanks, and if your tanks are terrible, you get to laugh at them. It's a wonderful add-on. My chat mod is called Pratt. It lets me copy. It gives me timestamps. I mean, it's just a chat mod. What? For my combat UI stuff, I use Quartz for my cast bar, which is this down here. As you can see, there's a bunch of numbers popping up. These right here are power auras that I have set. I'll explain that in a minute. My damage is arcing around my frames, and that is MSBT. You can customize what it shows by quite a bit. I have my damage coming over here, and my damage in, maybe? I'm unsure. And then my healing on this side. Yeah, I think damage in is on this side. In raids, I use DBM. Deuce Vox is also another really good one. Just make sure you have some sort of boss mod. It's really helpful, and it makes it a lot easier for your raid if everyone has them. I've gone through a couple issues to where people didn't have them, and it made the raid a lot more difficult, or certain fights more difficult, because stuff wasn't being announced, or we couldn't see something happening. They weren't reacting quickly enough to a debuff or something that needed to happen, and it just really helps. So, alright, so the most complex part of my UI would probably be power auras. It is all of these things that you see when I am DPSing or PvPing. I have quite a bit. Let's see. Starfall. Okay, so all these little glowy things are power auras. They all mean different things. The ones that look like spells are spell cooldowns, or when a spell is available, or when a dot's up. I have one Eclipse that I already set up. I'm going to show you how to set up the other one, and how to do them separately, because we do have two Eclipses. And I like to put it in the same place, so it will be overlapping that one, which means that we can get rid of the... go away. There we go, hide all, okay. I'm going to test that Eclipse. We're going to start a new. It's going to be a text aura that is also called Eclipse. because this is my solar, I'm gonna make it green. What is the size? Okay, I'm gonna match the size at 174, and then I'm just gonna match the X and the Y. So, bam. Okay, down here, you're going to set the buff. It automatically, default, is set to track buffs. There's a lot of options. I'm gonna get on my warrior in a moment and set up some other ones, like debuffs, real quick, because I don't have some of those set up. This eclipse, since it's your solar, is going to have solar in parentheses, and that's how it tracks that one. You want it in combat only, unless you want it to be up at all times. It annoys me, so I don't do it. And then we'll close all that out. Get a solar really quickly. And you see I got in combat, so all of these popped up. Yeah, what are you doing, Dank?
I'm just out hopping around.
Okay, so I lost my solar, or my lunar, and I hit 100, and my solar eclipse pops up. It's just another way to show you what you have. It's helpful. Alright, so for Shield Slam, first we're gonna do the action usable. So we're gonna go here, and go to the action usable tab. Shield Slam. I'm probably retarded and spelled that wrong. Oh, I got it right. Nice. Okay, so I like to use certain pictures for my warrior, so I'm going to use own texture. Now it's going to show that it doesn't come up, but it's a question mark because I haven't used the ability yet. I hate the glow. It drives me insane on a lot of stuff. This is also too large, so I'm going to shrink it down. We'll put it down here next to that, and bam. Alright, that's my Shield Slam. In combat, because it'll be up at all times otherwise. And I mean, that's it. That's all you have to do for action usable. Oh wait, we'll set a timer. Timer tells you how long until that action is usable. I have a few of those on my Moonkins, and they're pretty helpful, relatively. So, alright. There we go. Sorry, I had to burp there. If we get into combat, where the hell? Derp. So I'm special ed. It's actually has to go on. There we go. Alright, so see now the cooldown's going, spamming, devastate, and look, it comes up. Wonderful. You can use it. That's how you would do an action usable. And it's available again. You can use it. So there you go. As for tracking buffs, I've gone retarded. You can track buffs same way. Not edit. New. There we go. We're gonna track sword and board. Although the Blizzard standard has its own. That's the thing that comes up around here. You can use that if you want. I just don't like them because I'm crazy and have issues. So, sword and board, use own texture, shrink this down. We'll just move it to the side for now. I'm not going to keep it. So, alright. Now when we get a sword and board proc, there, see? And then it comes up at the same time. Action usable is slightly slower than buff tracking, as you can see. It's a little bit delayed, but not a whole lot, just a little bit. So, yeah, there you go. You can now make action usable and buff tracking. Tracking debuffs. I have a rend debuff tracker already. That's this. Oh, it didn't come up. It might be spec oriented. No? Oh, it's because I had it open. Okay, that's rend. That big bloody splotch right there is my rend. But say you want to track Demo Shout. So we'll set up power auras, get away from the target, get out of combat. New. Demore. I'm stupid. Moralizing shot. You're gonna go to debuff. Use untexture again because I like that. Actually, no. Set up something fancy. You can go through all of these. They've actually added quite a few. Well, I don't know what to use. We will use the Jesus face. Okay. We don't want Jesus to glow, so we'll have him all backlit. He's too big. We'll shift him to the side. And then we'll add a timer to the debuff. Show timer. Oh, that's Jesus. We want to move this. So, once I get that all fixed up, we'll charge and demo shout. And it didn't work. Why didn't it work? Alright, so after a little trial and error, I figured out you have to target enemy target and friendly. You're gonna do friendly because if you're dueling, a lot of the times you're dueling horde characters if you're horde, or alliance if you're alliance, and it won't show if it's target or enemy target only. So you'll set that up, and now we will see Jesus when we demo shout. There we go. There's a little Jesus face. Shows you your timer, how long it lasts. You don't need hundredths, you can turn those off. And yeah, I mean, that's power auras. It's pretty helpful. You can set it up to cover just about anything you want. Very customizable. Yeah, that's about it.